Hip Hop Anonymous? Hip Hop Anonymous? Hip Hop Anonymous?
Yo, what up, world? I'm Mr. Michael Solo.
And I'm your boy, Short Fuze.
And we're back again with another episode of Hip Hop Anonymous.
Yes, sir.
Today we got a special episode. Special in the sense that we actually have a lot of shit to talk about this week.
Yeah.
We talked big shit last week about hip hop not giving us nothing. And they answered by giving us a lot of shit. Music-wise, news-wise.
Right.
A lot of shit you seen happening this week. You got the weed lit early. Let's get it there. Let's jump right into it.
No hesitation.
Music-wise, fans will be lucky to hear we had a project for Redman this week.
Oh, that's dope. I ain't heard no Redman in a minute.
Well, you here for a Redman project?
Redman's hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll listen to Redman, yeah.
I'm telling you, man, a lot of these older figures in hip-hop is getting back into it. What you think's pushing them?
These young niggas.
Specifically.
I don't know what's driving them to do this shit, but
me
I ain't complaining.
The reason why is, me personally, I think it might happen to do. I mean, obviously, the music is in them. They want to push it out. Probably forever, but I think streams has a lot to do with it. Like,
yeah.
The fact that, like you said, when you said new artists or the young ones,
yeah,
I was thinking like, okay, maybe he's gonna elaborate to the same as which I was thinking like with the stream shit.
Right.
Them older artists, they had their little run, but if you could get your shit streamed right now,
you could get back popping, get back on the map.
More important, than I think,
and you get some money.
The money wise,
yeah, real shit.
Yeah, because there's so much money for artists nowadays.
Yeah.
Where back in the day when Redman was like really prevalent, the money wasn't as big, the bags wasn't as big. So when you said young niggas, I was thinking like to that aspect.
Definitely streams, yeah, for
you
sure.
You don't even gotta be super talented to make a lot of money in music no more. So
not at all.
I was thinking maybe that had something to do with it. But yeah, Redman drops a joint a couple days ago. It's called 3 Joints.
Oh yeah,
and, that's funny to me because it's 3 songs. But in all honesty, that shit's fire. Like it sounds like Redman.
Yeah,
he didn't do nothing that different. He not trying to ride no waves or nothing like that.
Yeah,
just coming with some new shit.
That's what's up.
So that was definitely tight. Who else dropped? Oh, Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah.
Moneybagg Yo dropped a project called
I fuck with Moneybagg.
Time Served. Yeah, well, you fuck with this then, if you haven't checked it out.
I ain't know he had no project dropping, so, but yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, he dropped, this is one of the best releases this year, at least, okay. I would say.
So far?
Yeah, it was a complete album. Like, man, he got a bunch of features. He had, Lil Baby, The Baby, Future. He had Summer Walker on there. Okay. He even had Megan Thee Stallion. So it's like a bunch of the crowd pleasers of right now.
That's dope.
And it was a good project for Moneybagg, all in all. Mick Jenkins dropped a project, The Circus.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Mick Jenkins is? Mick Jenkins is on he's a Free Nations artist. Such as like Chance the Rapper. He been out for, I would say, like maybe 4 or 5 years now.
Okay.
He got a few projects.
Making some noise.
He got a crowd. He makes pretty decent music. Like we talked a couple weeks ago about Currency had dropped a project.
Yeah. And
you was like, nah, not Currency type. That's not your wave.
No, not at all.
I would kind of put him in that category.
Oh, okay.
He makes good music on that regard. Like you can ride to that shit.
Yeah. Same.
He tries to say stuff. He writes lyrics and shit like that.
Right.
But he dropped the project The Circus. I thought it was pretty tight. I listened to it. And
okay.
It was only 7 songs. I think it was about 20 minutes long.
All right. Maybe I'll check him out.
He only had one feature. It was from Earth Gang. It was pretty tight.
Earth Gang.
Sada Baby. Not familiar?
Not familiar.
He dropped a project called Brolic. Sada Baby, he is from Detroit, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Kind of got that T Grizzly sound.
Yeah.
I seen Hardo. Hardo dropped a track listing for his upcoming project.
Yeah.
Days In.
Yeah.
And he dropped like all his industry features he got on it.
Yeah, right. He got dude on there.
Sada Baby was one of the features.
I seen he had worked with
At the Ashtray, bro.
Earth Gang recently too. I mean, I don't know how recent it was, but I know he got some Earth Gang working.
Who's that, Hardo?
Yeah, Hardo. Cause I heard you just mentioned Earth.
Well, yeah, that's another feature. He got Jed from Dreamville.
Oh, okay, that's all. Yeah.
Yeah, he got Jed on there. He got Meek Mills on that shit.
That's dope.
Doughboy.
He's working.
Doughboy was on that shit. There was a few other people. Pee Wee Longway was on there.
Yeah, I seen on Facebook
There you go,
a
bro.
couple months back he dropped a little snippet of him and Pee Wee Longway. It was kind of tight for real.
Oh yeah, he got Reason from fucking TDE.
I don't know who that is. But
Oh man, you gotta get familiar. Yeah, but that's on the Hardo's dip.
yeah,
I'm not sure when it's dropping, but that's the track list. So.
yeah.
Yeah, Sada Baby. He got a lot of features. He been working too. So his project Brolic, I would check on that. And then I heard they got Mac Miller. Mac Miller's releasing a project.
I seen that. Yeah, that he got I think it's
Circles?
a new album coming out. Yeah, Circles.
Yeah, it's called Circles.
Yeah.
It's a new album. I guess it's a continuation of all the music. They said while he was still here, he had pretty much finished a lot of the music.
Right.
So I guess his family and
All unreleased shit.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a part 2 to that swimming
Okay.
that he had dropped,
That's pretty tight.
and this one's supposed to show a little bit more range in his music ability. I guess.
Oh yeah, that we didn't get to see.
Yeah.
That we're gonna get to witness. That's cool. I fuck with Mac.
I mean, these projects that are coming, damn, there's so many of them. After the artist dies now, we got so many of these fucking after projects and shit like
Coming
that.
out after. Yeah.
And some of them are doing well or being received well. I feel like this Mac Miller one.
Some of this music would never even come out though. That's the crazy part. Like if they didn't pass away or
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like because they're
songs
throwing projects together basically
from the songs that
from
are
songs
recorded.
that probably wasn't even gonna get used. Like picked from. You know what I mean?
So yeah,
So it's
I
kinda
understand
crazy.
what you mean exactly. It's just kind of like, we never know if this would be the sound that this artist would have chosen.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. In other words, yeah.
Do you think that's probably why some of these albums aren't necessarily being received by the fans and whatnot?
Probably because like I said, if they're not here to pick the tracks and put the list together, we're going off other people's ears and you know what I mean, hoping for the best expectations that they got going on. You know what I mean? But it might not. It probably definitely wouldn't have been in the interest of the artist if the artist was here to speak for himself.
Right, like a couple weeks ago when we was talking about the XXX, his family was asking to like go support the album. And
Right.
whatnot.
Yeah,
and
I
he was
remember.
saying that like they moved on.
Right.
And like we said, his reaction to that wouldn't have been, "Hey, go support my album."
Hell
It
no, he wouldn't have been
"Fuck
feeling
y'all,"
that shit. Yeah.
type shit like that. And this probably has a lot to do with the music. Just ain't like I would have put it out necessarily.
Yep.
But I don't know. I
That's
think
it.
this Mac Miller one though, I think it's going to be received well. Like I think his, even though he wasn't like murdered or nothing, his death was ultimately like surprising to everybody too.
Yeah.
Like it caught everybody off guard. So he was
Definitely.
he was in the middle of doing a lot of shit. Like
Yeah. Regardless
and,
of
you
the
know,
situation. Yeah.
right. He's real involved musically. He plays a lot of instruments, stuff like that.
Yeah, he's dope.
So I mean, I think this one will do well. It's supposed to be coming out next week, so I guess we'll see. We'll be able to talk about this one
Yep.
real soon.
For sure.
Is there any other projects? Oh, there's some singles released.
I heard a couple singles this week.
The biggest one I seen was the Future featuring Drake. Life is Good.
I heard that. I seen the video too. That shit was tight.
The video is real dope.
I like how they like work regular day jobs in the video type shit. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. It was lit.
Yeah, that was definitely a cool concept.
Yeah.
But I was checking for like how they shot that shit.
Yeah.
Whoever shot that shit,
Cannon.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't know who shot it. I'm saying they're Cannon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I think who was it? Little X or something?
Oh yeah, because he was in the end. Damn, I almost forgot. There definitely was that dude, but he did a dope ass job like capturing that shit.
Yeah, it was lit.
It looked good to me. It looked interesting.
The whole
like,
joint, it was just it's
Songs
fun. It's so
smooth,
vibey. Yeah.
I like how it switches up.
I love them two niggas on the same track together, though. Like, that shit is fucking dope.
They work super well together.
Like, they're really a tag team, like,
They should be fire for real.
all the time.
But yeah, like I like how it switches up the beats and shit a little bit. There's a little difference between the Drake verse with the Future shit.
When Future's beat, part of the beat come in, it's a whole different beat.
The hook is fire.
Lit.
And the song is doing numbers right now. They did a good little marketing campaign by like putting out the pictures of the video shoot and shit.
Yeah.
Before it dropped. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So people was like curious to see, and they had some cameos in the video. Like I seen 21 Savage. He was in the restaurant. He was working in the restaurant. They had Lil Yachty.
Oh yeah.
Lil Yachty with his new hairdo and shit.
Oh yeah. He was in the computers.
Yeah,
they was fucking with the Apple Store.
Apple Store, whatever. Yeah. Then he had Mike Will. He was in there.
Yeah.
But that video definitely had
It's
good,
dope, man.
good vibe.
Hell yeah.
Good vibe, and I know it's streaming well right now on YouTube and shit like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I remember we talked about how Drake was setting us up.
Yeah.
At the end of the year.
Cause he ain't dropped too much. Now he's about to motherfucking.
He's about to be all over
flood the game.
All over this shit. And he's starting with Future off at the beginning of the year. Man, what? That was dope. We needed that shit.
Absolutely.
Shit like that makes me have high hopes for like the rest of the year and shit.
Yeah, man.
Especially like I said, we didn't have shit to talk about last week, but now I'm looking at all this. It's like, yeah, okay, we got a lot of good music. Like I said, the Redman 3 joints was dope.
Yeah. I'm about to check that out because Redman's dope, man.
To be honest with you, I wasn't really too crazy about Mac Miller.
Yeah.
I never really was. Like,
yeah, me neither. I never was a big Mac fan, but like he did have some gems that I fucked with, and I think I fucked with him more or less because he was from the area I'm around, like the Pittsburgh area.
Right. I definitely supported his grind. Like, I never hated or nothing, but
right.
I never like bought into his shit. But when he died, you know, like all other situations, you kind of go back and hear what was his biggest jams and stuff like that.
Right.
And see what he meant to people or whatever like that. So, I thought he was creative.
Yeah, definitely.
He was creative. But, I'm curious to hear this shit. So when it comes out, I'm gonna check for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And the same thing with that Hardo dip. Like that Hardo dip sound like it got a lot of like it makes you want to hear it. Like what this nigga
with
really
the names
working.
he got on it.
Yeah, like wondering what he been up to.
Yeah.
If you ain't been checking for him, stuff like that.
Right.
And then he posts like, yeah, I've been working. So I'm curious to hear what that's gonna sound like.
Yeah, that shit it should be dope. Like I said, I heard the Pee Wee Longway joint.
I feel like if it's good, this shit should put him in a little different category as far as like his local status.
Yeah, definitely.
Cause he kind of been on the edge. He got a little foot in there, but not really all the way in.
Right. It seemed like he's in, but he's not in at the same time.
But with all these features, I feel like that might be.
Oh yeah, he definitely doing something. If he could, you know what I mean. He got some nice names on his feature list.
There you go, bro.
Excuse me.
Rhapsody. Rhapsody dropped a pretty dope track this week. It came with a video of Feeny. She touched on a lot of like problems that I guess black women face in today's society, mainly from black men.
Right.
And she used like a Tupac overlay in her song. It was pretty. It was pretty hard how she did this shit.
Yeah,
The video was tight too.
I still have yet to hear her, bro. I still don't know who that is. I told you that a couple weeks ago.
Told me that. You told me that. I knew that breaking this up, but I mean, maybe this will help you go check her out.
That's nice for everybody else to know, though. I mean, you know what I mean? Anybody listening that listens to Rhapsody.
Rhapsody's dope. Rhapsody got bars. She ain't like, she's one of the few women in hip hop that ain't making with who was that? Jermaine Dupri said was stripping music or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
You remember he got in trouble for saying that?
Yeah.
She's one of the few, man. She's a lyricist. She's respected by lyricists. So, I mean, it's a vibe, I guess.
Right. Definitely.
This one kind of could touch some people personally, I guess, based on their relationships and whatnot. But she pretty much is like, she's hitting some deep shit with this one. So.
Right.
But it dropped, and I guess it's being received well. It's not blowing up super crazy. She never really gets the love that she probably should get.
Yeah.
But like I said, hip hop, the real people in hip hop know about her and they fuck with her. So
that's what's up. That's what matter.
I think that's it for the new music. At least worth talking about, but that's a lot of shit. We talked about a lot of shit. Did you see that shit with Justin Bieber?
I did see that shit with Justin Bieber.
See, we talked about that song he dropped last week.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't make the episode.
Right.
But what I said back then was I thought the song was dope. You know what I'm saying? The song was dope.
Yeah.
Like, and it made me think about that king of R&B shit. Like, the nigga, what's his name?
Jacquees.
Yeah, he didn't even consider a nigga like Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Who, whether you like it or not, he's making R&B music.
Right.
And as long as he's making shit, bro, you can't be the king.
Oh, he's gonna give you a hard time.
So, yeah, he dropped that song, last week or whatever?
Yeah,
with the video. The shit's doing crazy numbers.
Crazy.
It was at like 12 million in
a couple hours.
10 hours or some shit
Yeah.
when we was talking about it. I just seen today it's like 54 million.
Yeah, it's going.
It's a week later. It's crazy.
Going crazy. Yeah, it's going.
But
up.
it's not doing enough to be the number one song in the country right now.
Obviously, from what Bieber got the fuck going on.
Roddy Ricch. Shout out to Roddy Ricch.
Shout out Roddy, man.
He got the number one jam with The Box right now. And I guess Bieber, who hasn't dropped new music in a long time, is used to having that number one when he drops. He dropped Yummy. Yummy's at number 2.
Yeah.
So he has instructed his fans on Instagram, which is a lot of fucking people, by the way. 124 million people.
Yeah.
On how to cheat code this song Yummy into number one.
Pretty much to clip Roddy Ricch out of first place.
What did you think?
His number one spot.
What did you think when you seen that shit?
That shit is out of pocket and it's unheard of and not like you can see that shit from like, you know what I mean, some local shit, a local standpoint, like underground artists or some shit doing that, but like not nobody on the level of that's a superstar. Like that's 124 million followers. You know what I mean? Not no Justin Bieber or anybody in that range, in that ballpark. Like that shit ain't supposed to happen.
What exactly?
This nigga gave
was the instructions?
Detailed instructions on what to do to pass Roddy Ricch up. Like without saying pass Roddy Ricch up. He said I don't even remember what exactly he said, but I know he was saying some wild shit that download this and put your shit on repeat and let it stream overnight. Turn it down a little bit.
So he said download the song, put it on a playlist.
Yeah, put it on the playlist.
Yeah, and then put it on repeat.
Put it on repeat. Let that
and then
joint
you
run.
can't let it be on mute. You have to.
You gotta have the volume up.
Let
Yeah.
it play while you're asleep. And tell all your friends to do this shit.
Yeah, real shit. If you ain't from the U.S., you can download this and do
He
this
had
to do
directions
it.
for foreign entities. My man went hard trying to get his shit to #1. You know what's crazy? Man. It's going to work. Because we're talking about it right now, and so is everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a kind of like a cheap shot.
It's definitely a cheap shot.
But to be honest with you, I'm not mad at him. Like,
you ain't mad?
Man, listen, we was talking about 50 buying streams.
That's what it takes, bro.
Last week. I mean, that shouldn't count that that's what it takes. But
that shouldn't count at all. That shit ain't cool at all. Because if I was Roddy, bro, and I seen some bullshit like that.
Man, first of all.
I mean, Roddy's fans should be running his numbers up anyway after seeing some shit like that. But I'm saying, like, if I seen that, bro, and no, man. If Bieber clipped me by doing that, we got an issue, bro.
Did you see Roddy Ricch?
If Bieber clipped me out of my spot by doing that bullshit on Instagram, we got a fucking issue, bro. In real
it's
life.
probably gonna happen. But did you see Roddy Ricch encouraged it? He like tweeted like, "Go stream Justin Bieber, yummy." I mean, I think he was trolling a little bit, but at the point,
who did that?
Roddy Ricch did.
No, I ain't see that.
Yeah, he tweeted, "Go stream that shit."
Yeah, I ain't see that, bro.
I mean, that's a player move right there. Like,
yeah.
I ain't sweating what you gonna do. If you got to do that to beat me, then whatever.
Do that.
But
so
I mean,
good.
Like I said, I'm not mad at Justin Bieber because I understand what #1 means. That means that's financial. That means gain. It's probably not about that for him. It's probably on that #1 on that popularity. Like you said, is that what it takes? #1. I guess that's what it takes in 2020.
They said that he didn't actually make these posts on his story. It was off one of his fan accounts, and he reposted it. I mean, either way, it's the same deal.
He felt him.
Same deal.
He felt him, cuz.
he felt him.
I know he deleted that shit, but nigga, we seen that shit in a screenshot, like from your page.
It was too late.
You feel me?
And
like I said,
to say goodbye.
At that point, just own it, man. You want to be #1, like
facts.
You let your fans know but you let everybody else know how this shit is fake.
Pretty much.
You feel me? These playlists and shit is fake. So like,
so that mean they just be like that little phone shit I be saying be real, like.
And that's why I'm not mad at niggas like Redman and LL Cool J and all these old school rappers. For getting back in it because we could get paid. We could get a check. We could crack this shit. So we was talking about scamming this shit last week. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at nobody. Even if you're butt and you can rap not on beat and you can sell shit and you can sell the streams and you can do this and do that.
More power to you, man.
Facts. Like if that's what hip hop is nowadays, like I don't have to listen to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's so many artists, like so many people's getting checks.
Right.
We talk about people all the time. You're like, I never heard of them. Mm-hmm. Well, that doesn't stop their grind.
No, not at all.
They're out here eating off of music.
I ain't trying to stop them.
And that's a big part of what I like about hip hop, like today.
I'm saying I don't know because I don't know.
But Justin Bieber, like, you wouldn't expect that type of low ball.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a low ball shit. Like, hey. Go cheat code my way. Roddy Ricch's shit just been getting streamed.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
The box is dope. It's a dope record. You know what I'm saying? And Roddy Ricch, who had a awesome year for 2019, and that was the project that he dropped at the end. It wasn't my favorite project.
Yeah.
A lot of people liked it. They said that was like one of the projects of the year.
Right.
I liked a lot of the jams from the mixtapes. And the Jips earlier, like, I'll still listen to them shits.
Yeah.
The shits that made them hot.
Right.
And I ain't really hear too much on the album that was, like, fucking with that.
Stand outers like that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I did like a couple jams, and this was one of them. So, like,
right.
It's only right that it's the #1 dip. But Justin Bieber trying to make that not the case.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna happen. So, but now we know how, and other artists know the cheat code.
He about to finesse his way in the first
if they wasn't
That's
using
why.
it before, now everybody knows the cheat code to this streaming shit. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of artists that ain't planning on putting no music out
Start getting these crazy streams. All
drop
of a
some
sudden.
shit. Why not?
Yeah.
But I see that shit, and I thought that shit was crazy. Here you go, bro. Here you go. I think that's everything that's happening in the new music department. Though.
Yeah, for sure.
But we had a lot of news, some updates. Might as well start with it. 50 Cent and French Montana took a turn.
Still at it.
Took a turn for
I thought it was over. I thought French won.
more drama.
I mean, like, he kind of still did win, in my opinion. 50.
I thought we said 50 had won.
Oh, yeah, that is what it was.
We said 50
We said
had
51. We said 51.
But at the
But
time,
at the same time, I don't think it's over. That's what that's just dead.
and it wasn't over.
Yeah.
Tell us about the 50 and French beef. What happened since we last talked?
Since we last talked, 50 is suing French because French had 50 and Stars are suing French Montana for leaking the episode of Power.
So I thought that maybe 50 liked French. I thought they was just fucking with each other.
Yeah,
But this is a real lawsuit.
this is real shit.
So this is on some personal shit. All right, continue. Continue.
And motherfucking French exposed 50's paperwork, which said he's an informant.
That's the biggest part of this story. Like,
I seen this
we gotta-
paperwork
we
before.
gotta talk
though,
about.
long-
You seen this paperwork?
Yeah, I seen this paperwork before on the internet.
See, I never seen this paperwork before. I
seen
guess
this
I never
paper.
looked at it.
Yeah,
50 to me was one of my favorite rappers from my high school era. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So he get a pass for a lot of stuff, but like this shit, like whoa, what
It's
the
out of
fuck
pocket.
is this?
Yeah. So
Is
50, he didn't win.
Is it real? Is it real paperwork?
I don't think it's real.
Was it a serious case that he was?
Bro, it was a couple
informant on?
pages, like, and it definitely said informant Curtis Jack. You can look it up.
I guess I just don't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it.
A lot of people don't, because they're like, you know what I mean, fans. Big
So what
fans.
happens now? Like now that the paperwork is exposed again, I guess by French Montana,
What's going to happen to 50? Nothing.
nobody's
What they going to do?
we all just
They seen it before. Or didn't Irv Gotti and them put the paperwork out before? I feel like I know I seen this paperwork.
I feel like I tried to ignore this part. I tried to block it out. Maybe
I might have seen
Maybe
it
I'm
in like
fucked
a
up for that
documentary
shit.
or something.
I
or
don't
interviews.
remember this paperwork, bro.
Yeah.
But I know this time around it made me scratch my head. Like, is
this
is
it?
shit like this acceptance?
Is this acceptable?
Is this the reason how like a nigga like Tekashi could get a deal behind bars for 10 mil? Because it's just nobody cares, nobody saying nothing.
Pretty
There's
much.
Oh man. So French wins, or is it not over?
I mean, I think it's over with the paperwork. But you know, 50, like I said, he's 50, bro. So it's kind of hard to say who's gonna win this. Right now, I think French is up though. He's up one for sure.
So you think 50 Cent got a real case against French Montana? You said he leaked the Power episode.
Power episode, yeah. And yeah, 50 and Stars is suing that man.
He really? How would he leak it? How would he have it? How do you have the episode to leak it?
I'm not sure how he had the episode, but he must have.
French went in his bag. He didn't file paperwork. He didn't file episode.
He done found episodes and shit. That's crazy.
He tried to wipe 50 out.
Yeah,
He called him a
everything.
dinosaur. He said his
He
whips
snapped.
is not real. He rented. He leased and shit like that. He trying to expose everything with 50.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
No, 50, he ain't done with this shit, man.
No, 50's the pettiest.
They'll go forever. He still beats with Ja Rule, man. That
Real
shit's
shit.
hilarious. I seen Trick Daddy was arrested.
I seen that.
Mugshot going viral. What did you hear about
Mugshot
his arrest?
crazy.
Before we get into the mugshot, what did you hear about his arrest? Why was he arrested?
He was arrested for DUI and cocaine possession.
Yeah, that's.
They said that he was found asleep behind the wheel of a car. And they asked him, has he been drinking or something? The cops pulled up or whatever. They asked him, has he been drinking or something? He said, yeah, I was drinking earlier, you know what I mean, a few hours ago type shit, a few drinks. and they was like, they could see that his eyes was bloodshot red and his slurred speech, like, so they made him do like sobriety tests and shit. you know what I mean?
Fucked up when
and
you wake up to the police.
Oh yes, it's tight.
And you're behind the wheel.
There's nothing. No, it's tight, bro. You're going down. So
I never been in that situation, but I've definitely had a sobriety test.
Yeah,
I passed one before, but I had one that
I ain't never been in that situation.
I had one of those situations, but you know you're fucked up whenever they knocking at the window. So.
Yeah.
He was probably all over the road before that.
Yeah, then they said they searched his belongings, and that's when they found the cocaine.
Like
they said no. They said it was like $1 bill with cocaine residue all in it.
This nigga still partying, man.
Partying.
But all right, so
Trick Daddy.
The mugshot is going viral. Did you see that shit?
Oh man, this shit was fucked up.
How the fuck does he look like that, man?
He probably got fitteds on all the time. He probably ain't planning on, you know what I mean, going
what
down.
What was it? Was it like a lace? Was it a lace front?
Nigga.
Was that
I don't
shit,
know, bro.
That shit painted? Was that Beijing?
That shit was fucked up. He needed a Beijing. He
kind of looked like
he needed that spray in that spot, man.
That his
spray on spot. They need to sell that spray on spot.
His wig was really split. His
that shit was fucked up.
It looked like his shit slipped back or something. I don't know. I ain't trying to talk shit. I was looking like, what the fuck is that? And how does this happen? Like, to a nigga like Trick Daddy, like, he don't get royalties, man. Like, take care of that type shit. He's still out here fucking sniffing coke and shit like that. Like, that don't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Maybe this is why, like, him and Trina really don't get down no
more.
Like, cause that shit's wild. That's
probably definitely part of it.
Like, nigga, what are you doing, bro? You can't be out here fucking up like that, bro. If you gonna do that shit at the crib, cuz you out here on the road, sleep, slump, endangering the fucking safety of not only you, but everybody else. That ain't cool, man.
Nah, not at all.
But the mugshot though, like, damn, this is how the young generation gonna, like, view this nigga, because they don't know who the fuck Trick Daddy is.
Yeah, not at all.
Trick Daddy ain't made no fucking music that hurt anybody's ears up this way in years.
Since fucking...
But that mugshot
joint back in the day.
That was a long ass time.
That's what I'm saying. That's probably the last time I heard him.
But that mugshot made TMZ. Like, that mugshot made the Shade Room. Like, they know that nigga from that type shit. So that's a bad look, man. That shit was fucked up. Like, that nigga's wig was really split. Cause if you look at it, that's why I don't know. Is it a Beijing? Cause there's a line of some shade.
Bro, it looked like it was gone, bro.
It was definitely gone, but what was there? Something was there in the place of something.
No, he had a hat on, bro. Like, he was covering that shit.
He had a hat on in a mug?
No. No, I'm saying, like, he had to be covering that shit up all the time.
He had a stocking cap. And that's what I was looking at. It looked like he got peeled back. I don't know. That nigga shit was fucked up.
Yeah. He probably ain't planning on taking his cap off, though. And then, you know what I mean? He ended up in a situation that got bad.
Ain't planning on being asleep, man.
No, that's what it was. Yeah, he said he had just dropped somebody off or something.
They should have said, who's cooking you, man? Nope.
Real shit.
That shit's fucked up, though, man. That's the first time I seen Trick Daddy in a long time. Like, and it seemed like, damn, he old and he fucked up. Like, that he aged very good. That's because he's still out here partying, dog.
Yeah.
He out here partying with shit that you're not supposed to be fucking with, man. You with the coke, cuz? If he wasn't, man, alright. I'm gonna move on from Trick Daddy because I ain't gonna say nothing. He's supposed to be a OG in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, respected. Reputable.
Every time he get bagged, he got motherfucking...
I fucked with his music back in the day.
A snorter package with him. Last time he got bagged.
Slip and Slide Records.
Same incident. Not same incident. Nothing to do with driving, but he still had his little package on him, like his little.
Yes, Slip and Slide Get Loose. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Got one punch and up all the juice. I remember fucking, man, that shit was hard. But that was a long time ago.
Very.
Was that Kanye riding the horse that we decide?
I decided.
I've
seen it too many times for me to just be undecided about the situation.
All right, well, the number one gospel artists in the country. Number 1 and number 2.
Pastor Yeezy.
Yeezy. Lone Ranger.
Yeezy Low.
The Yeezy. The Django.
The Django, yeah.
The Yeezy.
The Yeezy. Yeah, that's him, bro.
That nigga on that down there.
So this nigga had the nerve to ride a fucking horse into a Sunday service.
Man, I wasn't calling.
He made it, man, that was him, bro. He made a grand entrance on the horse, and he fucking tumbled off that motherfucker like Humpty
Somebody
Dumpty.
made a grand entrance on a horse.
Man, that was
Somebody
Ye,
got
bro.
fucked
Ain't
up.
nobody just put Ye's name on that shit.
Listen,
They just put Ye on there. Let's just
my
put
man
Ye's
did
handle
this
on there.
dumb shit, dog. I can't hear he rode a horse in that church, guys. And then he got fucked up.
He got fucked up, bro.
He was in the silver suit. That was him. He
Facts.
didn't apologize
Nickel
for that
man.
shit. He was very round in that silver suit. But he had on Yeezys, though.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know if he did. But
Yeah,
I'm
he
just saying.
probably.
But did you see the video, man?
Bruh,
I couldn't tell if that was him.
I couldn't tell if it was him, but like,
But you saying it's him?
since a million other people were saying it was him, bro.
That nigga rolled in on that nerd cause he got bucked.
Fuck everything. He
But
was
listen,
cool with
the
shit
reason
on
why I
it.
don't think it was him, cause like, okay, if you check, first off, I ain't gonna put that on my man. Like, there's no way
Yeah.
he did some shit like that.
Right.
But secondly, if that's Sunday service is big nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
They're not in no little ass church like that.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean? I think you can see the wall behind him, you know, from the back of the church.
Maybe he could have took it to a new location.
I mean, he been going to different locations, but he's supposed to. We talked about him going to Yankee Stadium or some shit like that.
Yeah, so who's to
Nigga
say he ain't
no
go to
motherfucking baby church?
he ain't
bruh.
go to First Baptist? Who's to say that wasn't him at?
If he's bringing a horse to fucking where's he at? Wisconsin?
Because he's
or
not
wherever
walking
he's
in
at.
there on
Why
foot.
would
He got to make a grand entrance. He decided to pull up on a horse.
He pulled up on a horse.
They were saying it was a donkey. I'm like, no, that's a horse, bro.
That was a horse, man. And that video is funny as hell.
Funny as hell.
I don't know if I could put that on Kanye, man. Internet. I hope you let us know here in the near future. Was that really Kanye? Because if that was, that's fucking hilarious. If it wasn't, that's still hilarious. I laughed at Kanye riding a horse in the church. Sunday service. If that was Sunday service too, then they fell off since in the last couple weeks. Because I was a small little church.
Yeah.
But whoever would have thought to ride a horse in the church in the first place, it's beyond me. Let's move on. Lil Wayne's in the news. He's reportedly, what is it? His fiance now?
Yeah, he's allegedly
Engaged
to a plus size model, Leticia Thomas.
Why does plus size model? Why is this news? First off,
I don't know. You know, people just be having their nose and shit.
plus size model.
And I guess they've been seeing.
should not be news.
Yeah, I mean, it really shouldn't. I guess they trying to make something out of it.
And then have you seen the girl?
I mean, only because
Pictures?
I seen the article and I looked it up.
Oh yeah, that's the first time you do.
Yeah, that
me
was the
too.
first
But
time
like,
I heard.
did you check it out? Like, plus size, like how? Cause she's not 130 pounds. Like,
Yeah, you know how they do. You know how people.
she's
are.
not a big girl at all.
Yeah.
Bro. And then she's like, she's bad. Like,
Right.
how's it? Why is this news?
You know, media be trying to shit on people, man.
Lil Wayne got a lot of kids.
Yeah,
Several baby moms.
right.
Most of them is fucking famous.
Right.
How is this news?
Real shit.
They try to make plus size a headline.
Yeah,
And she's not even like a big girl. Like,
yeah.
I think that part's irrelevant. Maybe the fact that you just ain't got nothing to report on Lil Wayne, I guess nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, because why else would you be, you know what I mean, worried about who he's dating or engaged to?
But then they try to downplay it. Like,
Plus size, yeah, with that bullshit, yeah.
that's the only reason it's a headline, right?
Right. That's the only reason it's in the media.
I mean, I guess they're putting shine on her modeling career,
Yeah.
maybe. But like, we didn't even know they was fucking with each other.
Yeah.
So like, they ain't want that out there.
Yeah.
That's just too much. This is the part of hip hop that I really don't care for. Lil Wayne is dating a plus size model. The fuck?
Who cares?
This new hip hop. You see they dropped the freshman double XL?
Yeah, that
or
bullshit.
I guess it's a leaked list, but I mean, looking at the artist, it looks pretty real.
It looks pretty real. I know I seen the last leak one and it was real.
Right.
So like I'm gonna take it like this is real, and it was but there was a lot of people I didn't even ever hear of before, but there was a couple people I felt deserved to be on there.
Last year?
No, this year. I mean on that list that just came out for this year's year.
Right. So who did you see that? Did you know everybody on it?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
I guess I should say, do we ever know?
But the people I did know, I'd say like I probably knew 5 of them, and 4 of them was respected. Like I felt like okay, yeah, like he might deserve to be on there.
All right, well let's start there. Who did they have on there that you're like, yeah, that was a good pick?
Benny the Butcher.
Okay, definitely Benny. Benny was on there.
NLE Chopper.
NLE Chopper, yeah.
Polo G.
Polo G was on there, yeah.
Who else did I fuck with on there?
Was anybody that you
Don Tolliver and Pop Smoke. I listened to a little Pop Smoke lately,
Pop
so
Smoke,
I feel like he's alright. And then there was a bunch of people I didn't know, like Big Clit and whatever the type fucking name is that. Big Crit's little sister.
Big Clit.
Big Clit. Some random names. Dude was on there that be
Doja Cat.
writing for Cardi or something. What's his name? Fontaine.
Oh yeah.
He was on there. Anybody I think write for somebody, I feel like yeah, they should always get their shot.
Partisan Fontaine was on there. Yeah.
So like yeah,
there were some names. I mean,
there were some names on there, but there, for the most part,
now that you say it, when you say Pop Smoke, Polo G, NLE Chopper, there were some big names.
Yeah, them are some of the people I felt like yeah.
Benny the Butcher, obviously.
Right.
There's a lot of talent on that list. There was definitely some people that I never heard of before. Like Baby Motherfucker or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I ain't see that.
Never heard of
I mean, I might have seen that, I don't remember.
I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I seen Doja Cat on there, like I said.
Yeah, I seen that too. I don't know who that is.
Oh, Don Tolliver, that's a good look.
Yeah.
There were some good artists on there, to be honest with you. I think they did better this year than a lot of other years.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think they missed a couple people that
definitely
expected. Like who was you expecting to see some names on there?
Yeah, I mean, I can't really think off top, but I know there's definitely a couple names that
I was
could be taken off that list and we could add on to it.
I was surprised somebody like Mulatto wasn't on there.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a big one.
I thought she was going
I
thought she was going to be through this shit.
You had me thinking she was going to be on there. I became a big fan of Mulatto over the last couple
Her
months.
grind was shut, like, it been picking up. Heavy. Yeah. She might be one of them artists that pop off right after they put that shit out. And it's like, y'all miss me type shit.
Yeah.
Because the bigger artists usually ain't the ones that be on that list anyway.
Right.
You feel me? Like, the ones that came from last year was like, shit, Lil Tecca.
Right.
Lil TJ. None of them niggas made that list type shit. It was just on a different, they was on a different wave.
Yeah, I know.
So, I think maybe she'll be one of them. And Rod Wave.
I forgot about Rod Wave.
Wave was gonna be on there.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Sure.
If I sat down and did my homework, I'm pretty sure I could have depict some of them names and put some other names on that shit.
The streets love Rod Wave.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. Something else dope that happened. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. 10 months after his death, Victory Lap went certified platinum. So it's platinum now.
That's dope.
I knew it was gonna get there. Obviously, huge. It had a huge burst in streams after he died.
So regardless of his death, you're saying that he would have reached this anyway?
Well, he had reached. He wouldn't have been platinum this soon,
right?
Had he not.
But he still would have went platinum. That's what you're saying.
I believe so, man. I believe so. Victory Lap. Victory Lap was a dope album,
Yeah.
regardless of what happened.
Right.
Had some big jams on there.
Shoot.
Racks in the Middle was a huge single
Mm-hmm.
from last year. I think it would have been so, regardless.
Yeah.
I really do. I think everything else that Nipsey had going on was starting to come to the forefront, and I think he was really about to start showing people like who he was
Right.
on a larger scale, and match with a project like Victory Lap.
Right. Right.
I think this was gonna be his like foundation into the hip hop on a larger scale.
Right. I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He been in the game for a long time. A decade or better. For real. I remember
Yeah.
back hearing him on some early Wiz shit. You know what I'm saying? He never really got that global pull though.
Right.
Until he died, unfortunately. But everything that he was doing, everything that he was talking about, I think this Victory Lap shit, I think this would have been the one for him.
That's dope. Yeah.
So it's pretty tight to see.
Yeah, I like Nip. I like Nip a lot, man.
Certified platinum, like I said, it happened 10 months after that situation. So.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that somebody said Kendrick had an album out, not out, on the way, finished, rock influenced, but on the way, soon.
Like rock music influence?
Yeah, like rock music influence.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, me neither. What you think about it though?
What do I think about Kendrick's rock influence?
If he got a rock influence album out,
hip hop album.
still gonna be lit?
To be honest with you, bro,
You ain't a fan of Kendrick?
I can't say that. I don't know too much of his music.
I hear you. That's understandable.
Some of the shit that I've heard.
The shit you heard,
Threw me
you wasn't
off.
impressed?
Nah, not necessarily. That's another situation.
Yeah, I guess, man.
We'll talk about it.
Definitely.
Because I know, like, that fucks people up when I say that shit. I say that shit often. Because that's a lot of people's favorite rapper. I don't get it.
He's
But I'm
dope.
not hating. Like,
He's dope.
it just wasn't for me. I like a lot of shit, but I couldn't get with it sonically. He does some stuff that just throws me off. So, what do I think about a rock influenced album from Kendrick?
I mean, I guess you don't even really
Sure.
gotta answer that.
Sure.
And you
Sure.
ain't-
Have at it.
Have at it.
Have at it.
Yeah.
I've been watching Sway lately.
Yeah.
He had Gilly and Wallow on his Shade 45
I seen
for
that.
an interview. They was
Yeah.
promoting their podcast.
Right.
And I thought it was dope that Sway kind of talked Gilly into dropping bars right there. I ain't heard no bars freestyle like that from
And he
Gilly
definitely
and
didn't look like he was prepared to do that. But
No, he wasn't prepared to do that shit at all.
But he did that shit well. He fucked that shit up.
He was just promoting a podcast.
Yeah.
He ended up spitting. That shit was hard.
Spitting bars.
He had Wallow on there being the hype man.
Yeah,
He
that shit was
acting
lit.
up.
They always have a good time on.
Yeah, but I seen Sway. He had Martin Lawrence and Will Smith on the show.
Yeah.
Sway's Universe,
Right.
which is a little different show than what that was. But they was promoting the Bad Boys 3 movie.
Right.
Sway was on there reminiscing and shit, talking about his favorite Will Smith rap song. He started singing some of the lyrics.
Yeah.
And Will Smith jumped in. Next thing you know, he was fucking full concert type shit performing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they he finished the verse a cappella, and then Sway had his DJ put the actual song on. You see Will Smith lipping it while they're doing a commercial or whatever.
Yeah.
Then he got the mic and he did the whole song. It was pretty tight.
That's hard.
Yeah, I'm sure like a lot of fans that is a little older could appreciate that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just because, like, Will Smith was big back in the day.
Fucking right. All around.
Him and Jazzy Jeff,
Yeah.
DJ Jazzy Jeff, they was like, shit. They some of the earlier rappers. They got big.
Yeah.
They sold a lot of albums back in the day. And Will Smith, he used to have that music with no curse words in it and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he just spitting.
Right.
It sounded old. It sounded like that. I mean, obviously it was an old song.
It was that time, yeah.
He did the Brand New Funk, actually. That's what he.
That's the song he did on it? Oh, okay.
That was one of his big songs.
Yeah.
Sway said that was his favorite. But I seen that shit, I'm like, this nigga Sway is like the whisperer. He's the rapper whisperer. He got them niggas on the show and he gets them to do stuff.
He bringing lyrics out of niggas that don't even care for rap.
That was tight. That was one of like...
The niggas that's on a whole new wave now ain't even into the rapping at this point. Not saying that they ain't rappers or they're retired, but they're just, you know what I mean? Niggas is on bigger and better thing, doing other shit right now. You know what I mean? And he's bringing raps out of them. One nigga's a fucking movie store. Other nigga make movies and he fucking run a podcast. You know what I mean?
That's one of the things I like about Sway.
He
better than like some of the other people who give interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They don't really be saying no to that nigga.
Right.
They'll say no to other people.
But they don't be turning Sway down.
Nah, you kind of expect that, I guess, going there if Sway's going to get you on there. So I thought that was dope. The industry-wise, I don't think I see anything else that we could like talk about that's going to be too important. I did see something dope locally, though. Might as well touch on this before we wrap it up. Local rapper, Frizzy. You ever heard of him?
Frizzy who?
Frizzy.
Where you from?
He's from Pittsburgh. I'm not certain what neighborhood he's from, but he's from Pittsburgh. He been rapping for shit. Professionally, I'm going to say since probably like 2011, 2010. Anyway,
what's up with him?
He's in the news because today, this afternoon, he broke a Guinness World Record for...
I seen that pop up. It said Pittsburgh rapper. It didn't say his name. It just said Pittsburgh rapper. Something about breaking a record.
Yeah, Guinness Book of World Records.
For what?
Freestyling. He freestyled for 31 hours.
Straight.
31 hours straight. He did that.
How the fuck you do that?
Today and yesterday. Well, they gave him... There was rules. The record was previously like 25 hours.
Yeah.
I think the artist was from out like California or something like that. But he was at a mall down Pittsburgh. And the mall stayed open. And every hour he was given a 5-minute break. He didn't eat nothing. They said he break to take drinks or whatever. He didn't eat nothing during this time. But a 5-minute break every hour. He did it for 31 hours. He finished up at 5 o'clock today. And they said he was crying and shit when he finished because this is a record. But I can't believe you know Frizzy or never heard of him. He got he was nominated a couple years ago for an Emmy. He wrote a remix to the Mr. Rogers Neighborhood.
Yeah, I never heard of him, bro.
Fred Rogers. He made a remix to that shit and they got like a Emmy nominated from that movie they put out about Fred Rogers. Yeah, but that's pretty tight because that's Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's dope.
Frizzy got a lot of features too, like in the industry. He worked with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like I said, he been out for a bunch of years. I guess
he's older.
A little bit, like a couple years older than me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Check him out. Freestyling for 31 hours, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That don't mean it was good.
It was probably trash.
Trash. You just saying anything at a point like half of it.
You sleepy, cuz like you tired, you hungry.
You was just saying shit.
But he was determined.
Definitely.
That's tight though. I mean, there's some crazy ass records to chase.
Yeah.
But he picked one that's in his craft, rapping. I could freestyle for 31 hours, and I could take that with me. So, and plus he beat the record by like 6 hours. So, who's gonna come for that?
Nobody. No, ain't nobody trying to rap for 37 hours.
I think we covered everything though. At least that I got. You got anything?
I ain't got nothing.
All right, let's wrap it up. All right, guys.
Just rap.
Thanks for watching. Tune in with us next week. We hopefully gonna have a lot of shit like we had this week.
We should.
Subscribe to the channel, guys. Share this shit. Like the video. Comment anything you gotta say
Down below.
All right, guys. See you next week. Peace.
Peace.